tell you, Deborah, this building is about 200 years old, but in the past couple of years, it has come under immense scrutiny. Of course, it's in the center of the city. It used to be the city symbol, but that's not the case anymore. And of course, we know enslaved people were sold there. Now, over the years, we've had a number of city council members and a number of mayors, and everyone's still trying to figure out what to do with it. Gilbert Baez, I'm a television reporter for WREL News, which is the NBC affiliate out of Raleigh, Fayetteville. I've lived here in Fayetteville for 42 years, was stationed at Fort Bragg, and lived in this area. I'm originally from Philadelphia, but I've been here since being stationed at Fort Bragg in 1978. So I know an awful lot about Fayetteville, and I know an awful lot about the controversy surrounding this building right now.
So, Mr. Baez, can you tell the audience, what is the recent issue that came up with the Market House?
Well, the Market House has always been under scrutiny for many years. The city council in the city has fought over whether enslaved people were sold there. And that debate went on for many, many years. And finally, it was proven through documents that there were enslaved people sold there as part of estates from many, many years ago. That right there on the base there. And they were sold as property. So that started a divide in the community about the Market House and whether it should be the symbol of the city. The Market House used to appear on the trash cans, on the city's letterhead, but after that debate and after much debate recently, the city council voted to take the Market House off of the city's logo as a symbol. And now the controversy is, what do you do with this building? That's the question that everyone wants to ask. Last year in May, after George Floyd was killed in Minneapolis, there were protests all over the country, and the Market House became the center place for protests down here. At one point, the second floor was set on fire. The fire suppression system was able to put it out, so not much damage was done. So that's why that fence is around right now. There's maintenance that's being done on the building. So the city council is meeting tonight to discuss what are their options, and there are three of them. First of all, they don't have to do anything with it, or they can repurpose it and make it like a history museum or something like that, or they hired an engineering firm to see what the feasibility is of lifting it and moving it to another location so that it is not in the center of the city. Very controversial amongst many of the residents here who still cherish the history of the Market House.
You talk about moving or repurposing. I know the results are not out as yet, but I don't know if you heard anything about it through the grapevine, but in terms of moving it, where do you think they would move it? Or do you have any idea how they're going to live this building?
Well, you know, that's a good question, and they can move anything. And it wasn't, it was many years ago, but they moved the lighthouse down along the coast. And they were able to, you know, dig underneath the foundation, use hydraulics to pick it up, and keep it in one piece, and very slowly move it. Now, there are a lot of obstacles because of the height of the building. I would assume that they would take the top off and then just move the brick structure. It is an immense process to take it down the street and move it to another location. And I don't know officially, but I have heard it would cost multiple millions of dollars to do that. The engineers have come up with a plan to do that if that's what the city council and the mayor decide they want to do. So I don't know if they would do that. Move it, repurpose it would be the other option, to make it into something that people can encompass and say, although we understand its history, we are going to live with it where it is right now. And then the very last one is just flat out demolish it and clear it from this location. So, and not many people are excited about that, and some people want that to be the thing to happen.